Hey, welcome to Here's Out. I'm Paul.
And I'm Patrick.
And we're going to be talking about animal trivia in movies.
We do videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday is the little quick stuff. Thursday is a little bit longer and more in-depth. If you like entertainment industry and movie stuff, hit a little like or a subscribe down there if you want to. What are we doing talking about animal movie trivia stuff?
Because animals in movies is great, Patrick.
Yeah, and hopefully it's clickbait. Hey, animal lovers. No, seriously, I'm an animal lover. I've heard you've loved animals in the past.
Whoa, that is...
Getting it in there.
That is wild accusation.
I didn't make it up. I just read it where it was written down. We should probably burst into this before I go too far down that road. Legally, I'm in court. We're going to give you some animal movie trivia that hopefully you won't have heard. If you have heard some of this, we'd love to hear from you if there's any more that are really, really wacky that we've missed. Yeah. But I'm going to kick off with one of the ones that shocked me most. Wizard of Oz is one of the most famous films of all time.
Yes.
The Wizard of Oz. Everybody knows it.
Yeah.
No one ever stopped to consider the Lollipop Guild, or the Munchkins as they were called, what those actors were getting paid. They weren't paid terribly. They were paid about 50 quid a week, which was $50 a week, sorry, for my American friends, which wasn't a bad wage at the time. Mm-hmm. Except one of their co-stars was paid a lot more. You want to tell them who it was? And those of you that have seen the name of this video should work out what that is.
It was the cowardly... No, it was Toto.
Toto the dog. So Toto the dog was paid about $125 a week, whereas people who were playing Munchkins or Lollipop Guild or whatever they were called in the film got paid less than half of that. So that dog did pretty well. Gotta say, we all remember the dog's name. Toto was played by... Nope, not a clue. Not a clue.
Look, there's Toto. Where did he come from?
And up next, everybody's seen The Lion King, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I actually haven't seen The Lion King. He's asked the wrong guy.
Oh, wow.
But I'm familiar with The Lion King and most things in it.
So, and we're not talking about the live action one. We're talking about the original, like 1994
something. Yeah, 1990s Lion King with animation by pencil, not by computer.
Yeah. So, which is so there were hyenas in there, and lions, and giraffes, and cows, and
there was
no cows.
I was going to believe you if you told me there was a scene with a cow singing, but yeah, no, there was hyenas. There was definitely lions. There was baboons. See, I haven't seen it, but I've seen the trailer.
Okay.
And the hyenas were the nasty, angry ones that were like, dangerous.
They were the henchmen of the famous Scar, bad
lion guy, right?
Yeah. So, which is that kind of gave them a bad rep.
It wasn't a good ad for hyenas, but, and I know what you're building up to now, because I've known all along, because we actually know what ones we're going to cover in advance, and what you've been building up to is
behind the curtain.
Yeah. What happened to Disney because of The Lion King?
Well, they got sued.
By whom and for what?
They got sued by hyena researchers who said that hyenas got a bad rep from that movie.
Yeah. Defamation of character lawsuit against Disney by a hyena researcher for a film that I haven't seen, but I do know it's about the circle of life and lifting small things. I hope I can find the right little guy to put in my hands. Be like, you are the king now. Symbol. Oh, I've got to see that film.
So yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. Hyena researchers were saying that, hyenas are actually just like, they're scavengers, but they're not also like, overly evil or anything like that. But the portrayal of them in this kind of movie really showed that they were kind of bad, which also increased, I believe, now that I think about it, also probably increased on-site shootings of hyena animals and everything like that.
Even like a Jaws effect for sharks.
Yeah.
People think they're mean, so then people start killing them. Oh, poor hyenas. Now I feel sorry for them.
Not hunting them, but more the fact is you see one
and you're like, ooh, dangerous.
But the usual behaviour is like, they'll kind of skeet the surface of civilization and then run off. And
so maybe she was right. So. Disney didn't have to pay out, to the best of our knowledge and the research that we could do, unless maybe they did pay behind closed doors. Maybe they paid in hyena feed, which we all know what hyenas eat, Paul. Anyway, on to the third one, because no one knows what hyenas eat. They're scavengers. They eat whatever they can find.
That's what the researcher. Sorry about that. That's what the researcher was researching. So on to the next one.
The next one is my personal favorite because you have to read it a few times before you believe it. But it is true, apparently, that in Tim Burton's he called it Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So the Willy Wonka Tim Burton version, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. There's a sequence where squirrels peel and put nuts out. So they crack nuts.
They sort the bad nuts from the good nuts.
Yeah. For that scene, was it 40? I'm going to check the notes. Yeah, 40 squirrels were trained from baby. So they trained the baby squirrels for their entire squirrel lives to perform that scene. So to crack nuts and sort them.
Interesting.
Because he didn't want to use CGI. Now, in the end, some CGI was used, but an awful lot of the scenes or shots where you can see a very lifelike looking squirrel doing a nut cracking job, well, that's because it was a real squirrel, because that very crazy genius Tim Burton was like, nope, bring me an army of squirrels, teach them to crack nuts, for this will be a pivotal scene, which none of you remembered until just now.
Also, for people who read the book, you'll also know that that's the original scene, not the goose one.
Well, I didn't know that. The more you know.
So yeah, the goose laid eggs, that with chocolate eggs.
Yeah.
It was...
I remember the Gene Wilder one. I've got a confession to make. I didn't make it all the way through the Tim Burton one because it just wasn't going well.
No.
And I thought, you know what? I don't need Willy Wonka ruined for me. Cheers anyway, Tim, with your army of squirrels.
So on to the next one.
The next one's sweeter. I like the next one.
So everybody knows The House and the Mouse.
Yes, Disney, the House of the Mouse.
Yes,
yes.
I decided to get that wrong. Which is Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse, the voice actors, who played those great characters, actually eventually got married.
Yeah. So the voice of Mickey and the voice of Minnie in the kind of 90s to 2000s met, fell in love, and technically Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse got married.
Well,
we had to bring that one up. It's just lovable, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think that's lovely.
It's a nice one. And who was the voice actors were called? Wayne.
Oh, I'm going to check the notes and say Wayne Alwyn and Rosie Taylor. I probably mispronounced one of your names. Our lovely subscribers are great at correcting our pronunciation, so I expect to see a comment down below. Thank you very much. It's always appreciated. Taika Waititi.
So on to the next one.
And look, our last one's only a little bit of fun because we've had the absurd of suing Disney for hyenas being defamed by the Lion King. We've had the downright awful that Munchkins were paid less than Toto. We've had the sweet, which is Minnie and Mickey Mouse being married in real life. And we wouldn't get through this without something akin to a fart joke somewhere. And that is that in the famous Jurassic Park, some of the velociraptor noises are actually the sounds that turtles make when they're mating. I wasn't expecting them to do that. But you know what? Turtle goes in the shell, turtle comes out of the shell, whatever.
So yeah, they use some of the voice, they use some of the sound effects from
voice.
I don't know.
I can see a little turtle now going, Arr.
Yeah, or not even that, just doing vocal warm-ups.
I just realised we want to be able to publish this video, so we're not going down the turtle coitus route right now. Save us, Paul.
So we could, if you liked these little mini trivias and stuff, like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, share us out as well. If you have any of your own, let us know below. And so I've been Paul,
I've been Patrick,
and we've been Hear Us Out.
See you next time.